sideline watching, trying to get in the game. But you ain't nothing special, you just another name. A girl he wouldn't claim, you pray his heart would change. You fell in love with a man who don't feel the same. Now what you do, wait for him to come around. Only time you hear is when his main chick is out of town. Damn, that's kinda out of bounds. It's messed up how I make that sound. I'm just painting a picture of the issues that you look around. No exotic trips, popping tags, expensive shopping sprees. You might get a bottle and a text, maybe a cushion weed. He only hit your phone just to see if you want the D and leave right after, cause your bed ain't where he wanna be. Let me bring you up to speed, you just a side chick. You ain't sitting shotgun when he mobbed the one he ride with. You kept on the under, if someone asks he just denies it. You lost about your woman's worth, I'm trying to help you find it. Stop being naive, ma, there is no relationships. Y'all just have relations in this convo, it may take a bit. He tell he that you love you, but just keep it on the low. Well, if that's true, I'm asking you why he don't want no one to know. And just because you met his moms, it doesn't mean you are the one. Mamas play the game too, they never turn on their son. I guess you feel some type of way, now you placed in this position. You have heard this all before, this time I hope you pay attention. Good sex without commitment can turn to be so toxic. Your image demands first, he only sees you as an option. Yet you hold him down and be his rider through whatever. You his Bonnie and feed your Clyde while he don't strive to treat you better. You start fighting with yourself, what you don't got that she possess. Start comparing body types and your swag, you second guess. It's okay to fight for love and the trust that you see, but if he's yours and you his, why you feel you must compete? You would never get that spot or that title, which is so wrong. Your heart is a welcome mat, something for him to step on. I hope you understand what you go through, it's just nonsense. Just know if you stay, you always gonna be a side chick. Always gonna be a side chick. Just know if you stay, you always gonna be a side chick. Just call me when it's time, chick. Crazy.
You, the person listening, is God using me trying to get your attention, yeah. See, he remembers the first day that he made you, molding your lungs for the breath that he gave you. Not to mention the day he saved you, or when he opened your eyes by the Spirit Christ was raised through. Did I mention that he forgave you and had his flesh ripped off for the sin you was a slave to? Now it seems you're too far gone, you wanna turn back, but you're unsure if you'll be welcome home. So you figure you just leave it alone, but you're addicted to yourself. We both know you can't see it alone. This is an intervention, Jesus intervened. He intercedes on behalf of a sinner's deeds. This is an intervention because the Lord hurts. Before it gets worse, stomach another verse.
Don't let go, cause I've been hurt before. Said I've been hurt before. Yes, I've been hurt before. So I said, oh no, 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 I won't let you go. No, I won't let you go. No, I can't let you go. I can't let go. Even if I try, I can't sleep at night. Swallow my pride and let it die. 'Cause I can't let go. Even if I try, I can't sleep at night. I can't say goodbye. 'Cause I can't let go.
How do we drink? How wide do we cook? But lukewarm does nothing, it just sits and it looks. And that's you, imagine these as the words of Christ. I remember you loved me, I remember your light. It used to shine bright, but now it's so dim. It used to be about us, but now it's about them. You can't win playing hard games, but I love you even when your lights off in your dark shame. When you lay down and profane me, or when your bloodstream contains the things that would defame me. When nobody knows that you claim me, or when you mess your life up, get mad and wanna.
I grew up in and out of foster care.
This woman took me in when I was 16 years old.
I was a good girl, kind of.
I experimented with drugs and alcohol, and you know, I lived that lifestyle.
Not innocent. Nobody's innocent. But yeah, somehow I ended up meeting the wrong people and, you know, getting into human trafficking. A lot of people don't really know about human trafficking.
I got took, and I was a victim of human trafficking as well. And it went on for about a year and a half, and then I managed to escape.
you know. It's something, you know, it's really scary. Trusting people who you think are friends and they're really not.
When you're young, you can be manipulated and, you know, you could be encouraged to do things that, you know, you're not used to doing, or, you know, the whole thing just, like, it's really scary when you first get introduced to it, you know?
Being taken away and your body being used, you know, I don't know, it's just different. I just want to say, young women, you know, just be strong and tell somebody. You know, I was too scared to tell people, you know, and for the men who have younger sisters, watch out for your sisters.
The enemy came back into my life, and, you know, he'll come to steal, kill, and destroy. So I was vulnerable at that time, and then I ended up falling. It's a blessing that I'm here and that I'm helping her with her ministry. She's hired me at her store, and I'm getting paid good. Everything's coming together, and I feel blessed, really. I'm happy to be here, be able to share my testimony. Hopefully it touches anybody out there, and maybe it will save a life, who knows. But it's all through God. God is the one. But thank you.
Florida, Lee County, we are number 24 in the nation. Lee County, Florida, Fort Myers, we are number 7 with the top 10 counties in the state of Florida. This day was established as an annual observance to promote HIV testing. The theme is Take the Test, Take Control. This is a particular important time for you as a community and vendors to get involved. Take the Test, Take Control is to get you aware of your HIV/AIDS status. You can actually have HIV within your system for up to 10 years before you start showing signs and symptoms of HIV. You can get the flu, you can get sick, but a lot of people don't think that you could be infected with HIV. If you don't get tested, you don't know your status, you don't know you have it, and then it could be too late for care and treatment.
So I took that step right over that ledge.
Say words hurt worse than weapons. Why do you think the right to bear arms is the second amendment?
I felt quicker than I'd expect. Then we rolled up and they was rolling up, so I took a puff. It was just enough.
And when I decided to finally slow down and to gain my life back and to get off drugs and to get clean, I found out in February of 2003 that I was HIV positive.
Now, one Sunday in church after reciting the Apostles'
Since that day, things have never been the same.
A few months later, I found out that I was pregnant with my daughter.
So I walked into the same party the year after next.
and he said, I can't say that because God hates fags and they all go to hell.
I didn't know about HIV. I thought it was a death sentence. I also already had a 5-year-old boy at home, and I thought I was going to die.
And well, God did make Adam and Eve, but not Adam and Steve. But also remember that he created plagues and disease, then turned around and still created me, who just so happened to contact HIV.
You can give birth to an HIV negative child. As long as you get in care, you get in treatment, you get tested, you know your status.
You know, this is AIDS, the gay man's disease, but you'd be surprised to know that I got this from a married man with a wife and house keys.
Baby, I got just what you need. Escape reality for a night, just to be up all next week.
I mean, is this all a part of God's plan?
Can't sleep, can't eat, poison is now the antidote. Daddy's been coked up since Bon Jovi living on paper.
So from 2012 to 2014, I was not being properly treated as having AIDS.
Silence, so let's talk about it. Didn't I just touch base on HIV, gun, domestic violence?
Us people that are positive, we just want to be loved. We want to be accepted. You cannot get HIV from giving me a hug.
Because I'm just a human, right? It's not about who's black and who's white, because we're all human, right? It's about what's wrong and what's right.
It's all over this world. Lee County is now 24 in the nation.
I would have protected myself. But I'm here today to save you like she did me, because I beat AIDS, and guess what? So did she. And now we're just waiting on a cure for HIV. Know your status, not just mine. My name is Miss Mike.
Yes, I knew they fell out past. As I close this chapter, I set free at last. Oh, I'm saved. I made up my mind. There's no turning back. The past is behind me. There's no looking back. I'm looking forward, not behind. I made the decision to give you my life, and there's no looking back. Oh, and there's no looking back, and there's no looking back. Every step I take is new. I found courage to go on. Though it's rough sometimes, I still try to be strong. I may have to walk alone, but the one who lives inside me is always there to comfort and to guide. And I wanna say I made up my mind. There's no turning back. The past is behind me. There's no looking back. I'm looking forward, not behind. I made a decision. I give you my life.
Have to have prevention brought to them. This isn't something you can say, come and get tested, because this is one of those things that people think that it is a death sentence, but in fact, it's a life sentence if you take care of yourself properly.